In a weird way, I think the Knowles have to compete this year, and the Twins too. I think the Knowles have to. I was talking earlier about this that I think Willie Taggart's on the hot seat as it is right now. They went 5-11 a year ago. They went 5-11 last year. They brought in some new coaches, which is a good thing. They're going to have to shore up their offensive line and their defensive line if they're going to have any shot to get back to the season to get back to the winning ways in Tallahassee. I think if he has another season like this year, I think he gets the boot. I'm honestly going to say that to you. I think he ends up getting the boot. There's no way if he can't beat Miami or he can't beat Florida this year, there's no way he keeps his job. Rangers, Kings. Yeah, you remember that. You remember that Stanley Cup, right? Rangers and the Kings. That was a good Stanley Cup. The Kings won that year. Who have a better record? The Gators, Knowles, Bulls, or Canes? Forget UCF. They stink. They still think. First of all, as far as I'm concerned, if Cole was on here, let me talk to you guys about UCF. Okay? I am tired of hearing about UCF and them being the national champions and all this stuff. I don't hate anybody, and I'm not hating on anybody, but you didn't win anything. You lost to LSU last year in your bowl game, and you're going to say, oh, well, that's because our starting quarterback got hurt in the USF game. Guy did nothing illegal. That was a pure tackle. Nothing happened. We didn't hurt your quarterback. UCF, I'm not even going to talk about UCF. As far as the other four go, I think the Gators will end up being somewhere. I think they'll have 9 or 10 wins this year. The Knowles will have at least 6 or 7. USF, I'm hoping will have 7 or 8 this year. And the Miami Hurricanes, I think, will also have 7 or 8 wins this year as well. Maybe they'll surprise us and win 9. But, I hear about UCF every day, guys. I cover USF. I got to hear them every day because that's USF's rival. And I hear about that all the time. No, they did not play in a championship game. No, they did not play in a championship game. They claimed themselves national champions the year that Alabama beat Clemson. And they didn't even play Alabama. They weren't even in the playoffs. So I don't know how they consider themselves that, but most UCF fans, I know a couple of them in the FL.U.SC group are good guys. And I'm not calling Cole out either as a bad guy. Don't think I'm calling him out if this is being shared on that particular. I'm not calling anyone out, not calling him a bad guy. It's just, pump the brakes with the UCF talk. Just because sooner or later, the rug is going to be pulled out from underneath you guys, and you're going to be back to the way you were. And let me just say something to you, too. Look up the records, guys. USF has a better record against UCF in football. It's just been the last 3 years that UCF has been a dominating thing. Outside of that, UCF wasn't really that much at all until the last 3 years. Scott Frost got that program back. He left and went to Nebraska. But after that, yeah, I agree with that. They are bad guys. But after that, it came down to the fact that they're the hot product right now. But again, they're not going to be anything because they're not considered the Power 3. And USF isn't in that either. There is no way that they can be considered in the Power 5 either. Because again, until USF and UCF get out of the AAC, they can't be considered, in a Power 5. You have to be in one of the Power 5 conferences. I do know that USF and UCF were supposed to be part of the Big 12 until that didn't happen. So that didn't happen. So again, like I said, it's very interesting. Have a good one. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, that is the way it is. It's easy to dominate Adam, that is hitting the nail on the head, my man. That is hitting the nail on the freaking head right there. And they don't want to play any of the big schools. They don't want to do that. So, yeah, I will agree with you on that. Well, guys, on that further note, I know that I'm supposed to be on here for another 25 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and end my show this evening. Sorry that I didn't bring anybody on. Again, I'm not in the greatest moods this evening. I'm feeling a lot better, but I've got to get some stuff taken care of myself this evening. So I want to thank everybody. Thank George coming on Talk Shoe. I want to thank Adam, Jesse, Jay, all of you guys on, Julia, Edith, if I'm missing you, Ray, or everybody that was on, Rick, everybody that was on Facebook Live this evening. Thank you guys coming on. Dana was on there. My man Kevin. Check out the Barbershop Sports guys on Mondays. I'm on that show with them. Check them out, man. That's a great show to watch. Adam, you have a good night, buddy. Again, this is the Walker Report. This is the Sports Nerd Brad Walker signing off. Again, we are part of In the Zone Sports Radio, part of NGSE Sports. Remember the website, it's ngsesports.com. Log on to ngsesports.com for all your current sports content. NGSE, where we never stop. This show is also sponsored by Alicia's Fellows and Things. Check out our Facebook page at Alicia's Fellows and Things, where you'll find home decor you will not be able to resist at prices anybody can afford. Check out the pillows and stools of your favorite sports teams. Maybe you want to set up for your kid's favorite cartoon or movie character. You can also get full body and neck pillows as well. Log on to ngsesports.com. Go to the Alicia's Pillows and Things tab on the homepage to complete your order. Also, our newest sponsor, guys, is Cool Eye Cover. And as you can imagine, we're talking sunglasses. The perfect time for our sponsor is summer, as well as we all need those sunglasses. Our sponsor even has a great deal as an NGSE Sports partner. If you email esgmarketingsolutions@gmail.com, they will give you a 50% discount on your first pair of glasses. Visit www.cooleyecover.com. Choose your glasses to receive the discount and email esgmarketingsolutions@gmail.com for a discount coupon. We thank Cool Eye Cover for joining NGSE Sports as a sponsor. Thank you, guys. And again, guys, I want to give a shout out to my man Joey at Amore Pizza at 9700 66th Street North in Pinellas Park. He is also he's my first personal sponsor. Again, I'm going to go through just their quick menu items for the week. Again, on Sunday, guys, they have a steak special, 12-ounce Delmonico steak for $13.99. On Mondays, they feature chicken Alfredo for $7.99. On Tuesdays, that's Taco Tuesday, guys. They have 3 for $5, beef or chicken. On Wednesdays, they have Wacky Wednesdays, 60-cent wings, and $2 Amber Bach and Shock Top on draft. On Thursdays, the night that this show comes on, guys, they have 2 1/4-pound hot dogs and fries for $6.99. And on Fridays, as always, it's Fish Friday, all you can eat for $9.99. And let us know you've heard it on the Walker Report, and you will receive 10% off your total. Guys, thank you again for joining me on this evening. I want to thank everyone for kind of putting me in a better mood. I was not in a very good mood earlier in the show. Yes, Adam, if you ever come to Florida, man, we'll go there and do that. I want to thank again, as I said earlier, I want to thank the men and women of our armed services for letting me do this and keeping our freedom for free. Their service, whether you're retired or active, or thank you guys for your service, because without that, we wouldn't be here. I want to thank our domestic soldiers, our police officers, paramedics, and firefighters. Thank you guys for doing what you do on a daily basis, keeping us safe and everything else. With that, guys, this is Brad Walker, and I am signing off. The Sports Nerd is signing off this evening. Before I sign off, the Red Sox just hit a home run. Mookie Betts at 7-4. But until then, guys, I'll see you guys back next Thursday. I have an exciting show. I got 2 interviews next week talking about WWE and the USF Bulls. I can't wait for that, guys. Until then, this is the Sports Nerd signing off. Brad Walker. I love all you guys. Peace.